Ronald, the big team news ahead of Saturday. How's the injury?
My injury is okay. Of course, I had last Friday my operation, and the operation went well. And okay, I'm not so comfortable at this moment. I can be part of the training sessions on the pitch, but I'm happy to be back and to have really the contact to the players and to the rest of the staff, and that's good.
How was it watching on Sunday against Newcastle from far away?
Not good, because I was nervous, more nervous than normal, and I think we didn't play well in the first half. We had too many mistakes in our ball position. That was all the dangerous of Newcastle at that first 30 minutes, and the second half and the reaction of the team, reaction of the players was good, and finally we had the best chances to win the game, and okay, it was the new situation because we played Thursday before and we had to travel from Holland back to Southampton and to travel from Southampton Newcastle, and it was good to have that and to have the experience about playing on Thursday and Sunday. And I think the physical part of the team was very good, because what I mentioned is in the last 10 minutes it looks very strong, stronger than Newcastle, and with some good chances to win the game.
Do you think there's been any effect on with your injury on the team preparing for Newcastle or preparing for Everton this Saturday?
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot of time to prepare the Newcastle game, because we played against Vitesse on Thursday, and now we have a normal week, and I be part of that, and it's always different if the manager is not in, because that's not usually, and it's good to be back and to have really the contact to the players and to work together with the rest of the staff in these days to prepare the game of Saturday.
And Saturday, it's the first home league game of the season. It always seems to be a special occasion, that first game at St Mary's of the season.
Yeah, but you like to start always with a good result, of course, in the away game, but still more if you play at home, and that's important to play a good game and to get a good result, because then the start is okay.
The home form last season was a real success, wasn't it? A key factor in how well the club did last year.
Yeah, that was amazing with the support of the fans. We were very strong at home. We had some great results, some great football at home. And of course we like to continue with that.
And one of the biggest games at home last season was against Everton, wasn't it? It was such a turning point in the season.
Yeah, I remember, because at that time we had a lot of injuries. We had a lot of under-21 players. I believe that we had all the under-21 players on the bench. Harry Reid played from the beginning. We played a little bit different in system, and finally we had a great game. We won again 3-0, and that was maybe one of the key moments in last year, after some defeats that we need to win, and the team was responding very good.
Everton perhaps had a disappointing year for them last season, but what are you expecting from them on Saturday?
A lot, because they have good players. They have the philosophy how they play football. I liked it. I mentioned that also last year. Maybe about the European League, and they had some injuries in some key players. They didn't reach the level, or they didn't reach the position on the table what they expecting. And this season is different. They don't play in Europe, and maybe they had not really the good result and in the first game at home against Watford, but it's not easy to win a Premier League game, and they are prepared for Southampton, and it will be a good one, because both teams like to play football. That means that maybe it will be an open game, and maybe we'll get some space to play, and that looks positive.
On the injury front, How are the team looking ahead of Saturday's game?
Yeah, it's a pity because we have some injuries already in the beginning of the season. Okay, we have Jordi Klaasie. He was back out of his hamstring problem. He had to play 60 minutes against Man City with the under-21s last Monday, and he has now an ankle ligament, and that means that he will be out for the next 2-3 weeks. We have Ryan Bertrand still not available. Of course, Fraser Forster, we know everybody about his situation. We know about Florin Cardos, and also Stephen Colger is not available for the weekend. He had an infection in the sinus, in his face, and he had some medicaments at the moment, and he's not in a good physical shape for the weekend. We have good hope that he will return next Thursday, and these are the players who are not available for the weekend.
One man you do have available is Oriol Romeu. How pleased are you to have welcomed him to the club?
Very pleased, because he's a young player. You know, we like to have young players because that means that they can develop themselves and to be part of the Southampton club. And of course, players who had the academy in Ajax Amsterdam or in Barcelona, that means that in the football way they learn a lot. And he was part today, the first session in the training, and you see directly his qualities in the control midfield position, and gives us more options, more competition, and we need that.
You say he's young, but he's got a lot of experience as well, hasn't he, on his shoulders already?
Yes, Oriol is 23, but he had already the experience to be part in Chelsea. Of course, he didn't play a lot. He had one season on loan in Germany. He played for Stuttgart the whole season, and that means it's a good player, experienced player on 23 years age, and we need that. We need that competition. We need that type and quality of players.